The gaming world has been buzzing with anticipation for years, and finally, the whispers surrounding Nintendo's next console are turning into real discussions. For millions of players worldwide, the Nintendo Switch has been more than just a gaming system. It has been a revolutionary piece of technology that blended portability and home console performance in a way nobody had seen before. Now, with fresh leaks, rumors, and an exposed update pointing toward the Nintendo Switch 2, fans are losing their minds over what this could mean. Is the new console going to redefine gaming again? Will it compete directly with Sony and Microsoft's giants? And what exactly is the shocking update that has just been revealed? Let's dive deep into everything we know, everything we've heard, and everything we can speculate about the Switch 2. Welcome to my channel Tech Launch. Subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon for the new tech updates. Before we dive into the shocking details, we need to take a step back. The Nintendo Switch was released in March 2017, and in the years since, it has become one of the best-selling consoles of all time. With a unique hybrid design that allowed players to seamlessly switch between handheld and docked modes, the console shattered expectations. Games like The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, Animal Crossing, New Horizons, and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe kept players glued for hours. However, with the rise of next-gen consoles like the PS5 and Xbox Series X, as well as powerful handheld competitors like the Steam Deck, the Switch started showing its age. Fans began demanding better graphics, smoother performance, and more advanced hardware. That's where the Switch 2 comes in. Now, here's where things get really interesting. According to recent leaks from insiders close to Nintendo's supply chain, the Switch 2 is no longer just a rumor. A new update suggests that the console is already in its late development stages, and even more shocking, Nintendo may already be testing prototypes with select developers. This update claims that the Switch 2 will not only support 4K resolution when docked, but it will also have a brand new custom NVIDIA chipset designed specifically to balance portability with raw performance. What makes this so shocking is that Nintendo has always prioritized gameplay innovation over raw power. Yet this time, it looks like Nintendo is finally ready to give fans the visual leap they've been begging for. If this is true, it could completely transform the way we experience titles like Pokémon, Zelda, and future Mario games. Hardware upgrades that could change everything. The leaked update suggests that the Switch 2 will feature a bigger and brighter OLED display, possibly up to 8 inches, a custom NVIDIA Tegra chipset with DLSS, Deep Learning Supersampling, support, faster loading times with NVMe SSD-style storage, improved cooling and battery life for long handheld sessions. If even half of these features are accurate, it would push the Switch 2 into territory previously reserved for more serious gaming machines like the PS5 or even gaming laptops. Another part of the shocking update involves the Joy-Cons. One of the biggest criticisms of the original Switch has been the notorious Joy-Con drift problem, where controllers became unresponsive or acted on their own. This new update hints at a complete redesign of the Joy-Cons, featuring Hall effect sensors to prevent drift and magnetic connections for easier reattachment. Imagine never worrying about your controller breaking mid-game again. This might be the question that decides how many people upgrade. According to the leaks, Nintendo is heavily invested in backward compatibility. That means your library of Switch games, both physical and digital,